Hey, good morning, wizards. In this video, I want to talk about arbitrage opportunities that you can actually execute on. We know a lot of the arbitrage opportunities that show up on ArbScan are non-transferable. And what I want to do is show you a method to actually find coins that are transferable, and it's going to be much more straightforward than you think. So I'd actually like to thank one of our members. I can't mention their name in this video because I haven't asked for their permission to do that. But they sent me this email over here really talking about what's good about the ArbScan tool and what they don't like about the ArbScan tool. And in their email, they say a lot of positive things. They say, hey, this is great. You know, it looks at all the exchanges, etc. We can make big profits using arbitrage in crypto, which I totally agree with, which is why we've developed it. But they do go on to say what's not so good, and I want to be very transparent about that. So our friend says, it's a nice tool, but for arbitrage, it's pretty useless. I do not have the technical skills to create one, but I'd like to help you with advice on functions, etc. Or maybe I can show you other free arbitrage program sites. So first of all, I'd like to thank you for your email because number one, yes, I'd like to know about those sites. I'm working on so many projects. I don't have my eye on all the markets. That's why where we have this community of wizards, we hold far more power. So the very fact that you've gone out, you've written to me, you know about other sites, and you think I might be able to help you to develop something, you know, faster, stronger, and better that helps us make profit is a huge win. So I'm totally down for that. Definitely send me those sites. I'll take a look. I'm working on a lot of programming in the back end right now. In fact, I'm learning some new programming skills that are going to really up the level of the speed, the efficiency, and the interaction of the Crypto Wizards website. So a lot of work is happening there. Now is the best time to tell me what tools you think this market needs so that I can take that into consideration. So thank you. I'd like to address this point though right now in terms of transferable coins. If we go over to the Crypto Wizards website, and we go to the ArbScan tool. Now I've got half the screen showing, so you know everything's a little bit squashed right now because of how I'm recording this video. But we can see that there's so many opportunities that are showing here. Most of these you cannot execute on. The purpose of this tool was never designed to say, here's all the arbitrage opportunities right now, because in reality, they would disappear within seconds. People would fight over them. This is by the very nature of arbitrage. The more people that take arbitrage opportunities, the fewer arbitrage opportunities there are. What I wanted to allow people to do was to create filters. So when you set filters, now you can have an edge over other folk, because if you set the right filters for the right exchanges and you're in that space, then you're going to be notified with an alert every time an arbitrage opportunity shows that it's actually transferable. Now, how do you know how to set that up? And that's what I want to cover right now in this video. So the first thing is when you go to your filter settings, you need to define, number one, how big is the minimum arbitrage opportunity that you want. So I want a minimum arbitrage opportunity of 7% at the very minimum. I don't want to trade anything that's lower than that because of how I rate my time versus money. So if you're a trader, you'd probably be willing to do it lower than that. But when you take into account fees and effort and time and risk, there's always risk in arbitrage as well. You know, for me, it's got to be 7%. Anyway, I've also included a few new options in this tool. One where you can include certain exchanges and also one where you can exclude certain exchanges. So there's a few things going on there, which I'll come back to. Now, the other thing we can put in here is what tickers do we want to include? And this is where the real secret lies, because what we can do is we can put in ticker symbols that, or coin symbols that really are high volume, highly transacted, exist on lots of exchanges, so we know they are transferable. And so the way we do that is we literally enter in some coins. And you can see I did an example earlier: Ethereum, XRP, Neo, Litecoin. You know, we could go on. We could just add like a whole bunch of coins to this. I'm even going to add on EOS, for example. So every time you put a comma, you're saying anytime you see an arbitrage opportunity with these coins, tell me. And so what I would say about this is you can put on as many coins as you want. Like, just go all out. Find all the coins on CoinMarketCap. Look, go to CoinMarketCap. Let's do this now. CoinMarketCap. So over at CoinMarketCap, we can see where the highest volume transactions are. So we can literally go to our ArbScan tool, punch all of those in. You can go wild. Just put in as many as you like because you know they're going to be transferable. So once we've done that, what we can do is we can click on Scan Market to see if anything shows up right now, which it does. It does. And this means that it's still not a good enough filter. If anything is showing up here right now in the results, here's the trick. It's not a good filter. So what we want to do is keep concising this down. We can see a lot of these are showing up because they fiat currency arbitrage opportunities. So euro, dollar, etc. So what I want to do over here is I want to go and exclude the fiat items. So what I'm going to do is go to base type coin and quote type coin so that it has to be a coin. Now I'm going to hit scan market. Now you can see there's far fewer arbitrage opportunities showing. Now when I look at these and I'm wondering, well, what are these? I can see a lot of them are WEXNZ. And one of our wizards over here has actually said, Sean, this exchange is really dodgy. Don't include it on the tool. So one of the things we can do right now until I go and do that is actually say exclude exchange WEXNZ and hit scan market. And that should exclude that. So now no arbitrage opportunities are showing. Yet if I have a massive array of coins and I'm excluding the right exchanges, there will be arbitrage opportunities, but they don't happen for very long. They're not going to sit there for hours and hours and hours. But now that nothing's showing in here, I know I've got a pretty good filter, pretty good search going on here. Now, obviously, when you do this, you can take the time to put in a lot of coins. So now I want to set an alert. So the way I'm going to do that is just punch in whatever I want to call the alert, and I'm going to call it high volume. You can call the alert whatever you want. Now this tick over here that says kill alert after one match means if it spots an arbitrage opportunity, don't alert you anymore. That's what that means. It's like only alert me once if this happens. Well, no, I want to be alerted every time that happens. So I'm going to uncheck that and I will have an email drop on my phone, a notification on my phone every time one of those arbitrage opportunities actually goes and happens. So what you can do is you can just go over to this and hit set alert. And it says, okay, your alert has been set. Head over to the manage alerts page. And that's where you can pause your alert, you can delete your alert, etc. So very, very useful tool here. Now, most of you know already, I think that the alerts part of this does cost money. It costs about $5 a month. But the return on investment you should get if you're doing arbitrage on that, it's negligible. I mean, it's pretty much free. So that's how the tool over here works. That's how you can find arbitrage opportunities that are transferable and get notified for them. Now, I would like to come back to my friend over here and say, listen, thanks again for your email. Hope to get another reply. I will send this video over to you so you know that I've taken it seriously. Now, if you can let me know what tools are out there that you do find useful, that you think would be very useful to have in the Crypto Wizards tool that we're developing for our community, let me know, because right now I'm at learning and building stage again. So I want to take it all into account. I'd like to thank you for getting in touch with me. I'd like to thank you for your comments on this video. And until the next one, take care and talk soon.